Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. So, I am back from break. I have had a bunch of ideas. I kind of know what I'm doing for a couple things, but first I wanted to answer a few questions and talk about something. So first off, you might notice my voice is a little stuffy. So, I'm sick. Also, I have a concussion. So, yeah. I might stutter over a few words. It's a minor concussion, so my only issue is light sensitivity, but it still affects me slightly, but not enough for me to not record. So I'll explain the nature of the concussion, then I'll move on to the next thing. So for those of you who don't know, or for those no one would know actually, except for a few people, I play ice hockey as a sport. And I got my concussion. I was going in to hit a guy. I didn't miss him, but he tripped me. So he put his stick underneath my right skate as I was stepping. Well, he pushed it, and and my feet went out, and I went head first into the boards. So of course that hurt really bad. Let's go get materials so we can build. We're gonna build some roads. So that hurt really bad. That did not cause a concussion. I got up. I was kind of groggy. And then the same guy, to kind of get me out of play, elbowed me in the head. And my mouth guard's out. My helmet's tight, slightly loose. And that hit, I was hit really hard, knocked me back, and my vision started getting kind of blurry and stuff. And that's when I realized, oh God, I'm probably concussed. And and this happens really early in game, maybe 2, 3, I'm maybe halfway through the first period, which is really frustrating because I wasn't able to play fully for the rest of the game. But other than that, the concussion isn't that bad, and I should be healed reasonably soon. So that's the plus side. The downside is while I'm recovering, I am sensitive to light, and yeah. Also, I'm sick, so the whole coughing and I need more leaves. The whole coughing and needing to my nose and stuff. That happens, which is not very fun either. I just realized I forgot to clean up my chests over here. I have all the rooms planned out in there, but we will not be working on it today. I need lights. There they are. Okay, so we're going to start digging this stuff out. Okay, so comment time. First, I need to... No, bad game. Okay. 206, okay. So, comments. I need to turn this on and pay attention. So, the first comment was from a guy called The Time and Neck. It was on my Survival 102. In 102, it's an example of something that I do a lot. Basically, I'll give a quick rundown of his comment. His comment was actually talking about someone that I really look up to as a producer of videos, and what he does is he does shortcuts, which is kind of ironic because that's not what I'm doing in this episode at all. But he brought up some very, very, very good points of that I should focus more on getting stuff done, and maybe do more cuts, maybe do more planning into an episode compared to my usual kind of just run with it style, which works occasionally, but sometimes the episodes can get boring if I'm not doing something absolutely through. Like in that episode, I think I was just building the floor and roof, where I could probably show the design for the roof, place it, cut, and then work on the sorting system or something, instead of spending all that time on instead of spending so much time just on the roof, because that's just placing blocks, and not very interesting. So I just want to let you know I did see it. I did respond to you, and we had kind of a conversation about it. I haven't keeping that in mind, but I'm very sorry that I'm not doing that for this episode. I just needed some time to explain what's going on, and also the whole sick thing is not very helpful. And also, I have the concepts for a bunch of builds, but I don't have them fully finished yet. If that makes any sense whatsoever. You know what? I'm not going to place anything there because I'm not sure whether I'll actually do a thing. So I just want to let you know that I did take that into account, and I'm planning that into my next episodes. Though it's going to be kind of hard to get into that type of style because I've done the same kind of lazy style for such a long time. So the next comment was from Kai Tennyson. I think that's how you say his name. I apologize if I mess it up. Same for you, other guy. So this was about downloading my world and the Iron Titans. So I did a bunch of tests. I zipped a bunch of worlds. I zipped the original world, and everything was working. I would unzip it and it would work. But as soon as I put it on MediaFire, it would just stop. It would stop working altogether, and I'm not so sure what causes that. And it really gets on my nerves because there's nothing I can do to stop it, and it's just happens. So what's happening is that the villagers.data file is being, for some reason, edited whenever I upload a zip file to MediaFire. Again, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure why, but it happens, and it makes absolutely no sense because, like I mentioned, I spent a ton of time and I zipped a bunch of worlds on my computer, and then I opened them and I double zipped them, triple zipped them, and for some reason that I can't explain, MediaFire just murders it. It makes no sense, and it really bothers me because I want to get my working full world out to you guys, so for you guys to download. Because I mean, what's the point of world download if it isn't my full world? And so I'm not sure how to make that happen. I'm really not, because I'm not sure what I could put it through a different download program, but that would require a lot of working. And I like how MediaFire is set up. What am I doing? Dirt just goes in here because I haven't set up the other stuff. I could use a different program, or I could make it more complicated to download. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix this. I'm thinking I might just put the villages.data file separately, or maybe edit it inside the I've got to sleep. Maybe edit it inside the zip file. I'm not sure. So again, also another thing I wanted to mention, this is going to be another shorter episode. I apologize about that, and that's one reason, is that I spent a lot of time doing concept work on break. But the one thing I didn't do was collecting materials, which, I don't know if you remember from the beginning of the series, is extraordinarily boring. That's just me going down to the mine and digging. And to cut a long story short, I don't have enough. What's the word? I don't have enough materials. I don't have enough redstone. Basically, don't have enough redstone to finish what I need to do. I don't want to use this stuff up. I need more materials. I need more ice. I actually got more ice. So I need more clay. I need more clay. As you saw, I need more wood. The two builds that are going to go in here before we fence this thing off and call it complete is we're going to put somewhere in here, we're going to put a tree farm, and we're going to put a sheep wool farm. And we're going to have, like, we just have to go and shear them all, and it'll auto collect and maybe auto sort. I'm not sure yet, but I want to. Those are the two things I want to do. So before I end off the episode, let's get ourselves some iron. Some iron, turn it into shears. Let's go get some dark oak leaves so we can correctly... No, might as well get some wood as well so we can actually finish off the road, because I mean, I said we'd do the road, so we might as well finish it. So the roads are actually, other than this right here, that's what I'm thinking of putting something over there into the water. The roads are perfectly symmetrical in this build. If you go up, this is even. The builds are all placed at the same spot. This is going to go start at the same place as that. And because of that, we're going to have to go underground and dig and do stuff like that. So what I'm not sure is whether I'm going to put the sheep farm over there or whether I'm going to put the tree farm there. Because the tree farm is much more... It's going to take much more space. I decided not to do an auto tree farm. I just want to make a big ton of rooms that are filled with hoppers. And then those hoppers, I'll just plant a tree, bone meal it to life, cut it down, bone meal a new tree, bring it to life, and do that over and over and over and over and over again until I have what I want. Anyways, time for this happy, fun time. And I decided to do that instead of doing the auto tree farms because, one, I think I mentioned that they take an absolute ton of... the auto tree farms, they take a ton of redstone, they take a ton of time, and I don't trust myself with, I don't trust myself to be able to build something that looks good. I know how to build with something that's more, I guess, archaic. That's just building, bone mealing trees and then collecting and cutting them down. That's more archaic, it's less... I wanted to do more redstone stuff in this build, but I'd rather... What's the original block? Okay, these are the blocks. I'd rather take the time. I'd rather maybe take more time to get the wood and make it look better than perhaps have it look bad and have it go faster. It might just be a me thing, and I might not even have very valid reasons, but those are my reasons for doing what I want to do. I'm not sure what is going to go where. I think I mentioned I did the concepts, but I didn't actually do it. I didn't plan their places. I planned what they were gonna look like. So that's totally my fault. I had a ton of time on break, but I spent a lot of the time relaxing and sleeping. So honestly, if I just cracked down and actually worked on this stuff more, I wouldn't be having this problem, and we would have had those. We would have had those stuff dealt with. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, also I mentioned there's another comment on that video that was asking what's on my Silk Touch pick. I did respond to you, but if you just wanted to see, it's right there. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1. Yeah, there you go. Also, just if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Any judgment on anything I'm building, things you think I could make better, feel free to leave comments about it. It honestly really helps because I really only have my input, and as you guys probably know, I mean, you see my subscriber count, it's 86, I'm pretty sure. 85. I don't want to sell myself too much. Come on, tell me. 85. That's what it is. That's not a lot of people. Yet, come on, pick it up. That's not a lot of people. But compared to other people who have more input from more people, they're able to make these decisions much easier than I am. But I'm happy with my small amount of people. It's nice because I'm able to respond to anything that comes in, and yeah, it's just nice. Okay, so let's go finish off the road and call it a day. So yeah, like I was saying, I should have planned everything out more, and I'm sorry. It's just I just wanted to relax over break more. The oh, another thing that the Timerneck was talking about. He was saying that it would be better to have a shorter video with more content than have a longer video with less content, which I totally agree with. My issue with the longer content is I don't have a ton of time, and I will try my best. But we might end up having a lot of 10-minute episodes if I'm going with that type of plan, because I wouldn't have enough. Because some person he talked about was Mumbo Jumbo, and he is someone who does a lot of Redstone and plays on the Hermitcraft server. Look him up. He's a really cool guy. He's really interesting. He's funny. And all around a good guy. But he has talked about this before. He takes around 2 hours to record each Minecraft video, and or more or less depending on how long each segment takes. I really don't have that much time to do that twice a week. I know I do have to do Xenoblade, which is 2 hours, but Xenoblade is paste and export like everything else. I will try my best to do that type of thing. It's just the issue is it takes a lot of planning and a lot of time. I mentioned I'll do my absolute best to try to keep up, that kind of thing. But if I can't keep up with doing hour to 2 hours of Minecraft recording or Minecraft work for one episode, expect shorter episodes. And I really apologize that would have to happen, but I honestly don't have a ton of time. So that's gonna be it for today. Wait, please don't tell me today is 310. Please don't tell me today is 310. Oh, 110. Thank God. It's 108. I thought it was 110 for some reason. I'd have to put out I don't have the time or the energy to figure out what's up with that or how to fix it. But I will by the time the next world download it. Yes, words. I promise I will have it ready. So, with that, I answered a bunch of questions, and we will be starting the new type of episode on Friday. I'll have something ready to build, and we will get building. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank you guys for all the comments that you left while on all those pre-recorded episodes. They're really helpful, and they really help me get like my mind on track and give me ideas on what to build or on how to make my episodes better. Oh, come on. And how to make my episodes better. So yeah, remember to comment if you have any more ideas, any suggestions, anything at all. And I'll leave you guys with that. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!